Good morning. Okay, so I don't know if this video is going to come out quite as bright because it is pretty dark today. It's raining, but I just wanted to cover a very important topic that we went over yesterday, and it dawned on me that most people are visual learners, and as I am too. And so I was trying to explain how we earn money in Mary Kay and how you can begin to get used to making at least a $500 to $600 profit in your Mary Kay business, and how you can how in Mary Kay we have the privilege to do that right away. Even as a brand new beauty consultant, you can begin to contribute to your family's budget a minimum of $500 a month just right off the bat. And it's pretty simple. And so I'm going to go through the numbers, and I went ahead and wrote them out. And I want to give you an example of somebody, if somebody was really needing to make money fast in Mary Kay, and how that would look for them in terms of the numbers, the turnaround, and the profit. And I think this is so powerful because it's really powerful when we are able to see that money coming into the bank account, and it's really making a big difference when we really need it too. I know that seriously, there are just days where I just feel so grateful for this Mary Kay business, for my family, because the bottom line is that in our family, we need this business to make money for us. I love my Mary Kay. I love the relationships that I build. I love this personal growth. I love all of that. But the bottom line, at the end of the day, you guys, it needs to feed my family. I need my business to make money for me, or my husband would have been out of here long ago. He would have been like, we're done with this business. This is not, there's no point in it. And he shared last night with the group. And from a man's perspective, I think it's so important that you guys, we have to make that money. If you're in a relationship and you're saying that you're doing this business to supplement your income, I think it's so important that you stay true to your word and that you make money in this business. And there is a lot of money to be made in this business. And so I just want to say to you that I put the numbers together because I want you to really grasp the potential and the blessing that this business really offers for real families, for my family, for your family. And I want you to grab a hold of it and just really take this in. So I have this here. Oh gosh, I didn't take into consideration that it was going to be all backwards because of it's going to be backwards. Okay. How am I going to do this? Ooh, okay. So I don't know if you're going to be able to comprehend this with it being backwards. Let's say that you are desperate to make money. You're like in the red in your bank account, and your husband says, we are going to have to, live on a credit card if we don't make money. And so your husband has a fixed income. A fixed income means that they get paid. They only rely on that paycheck. That is very limiting. I will never go back to living off of a paycheck. Getting a commission means that I can make a payday every single day. And in fact, when I went to work consistently, I want to show you guys my word that has been with me. I'm going to pause this real quick. Oh, I don't know how to pause this. Where's my dry erase board? One of my kids took my dry erase board. Ooh, that is not good because I need that dry erase board here. On my dry erase board, it says the word consistency. It's reminding me to be consistent. And so we were struggling financially because I had really taken a long nap in my Mary Kay business. And so when we aren't working, guess what? We aren't making that much money. And our families will find out right away. And they will be like, where's the money? Because, we are, I don't know if you noticed, there's like $20 in the bank. And, we've got some bills coming up. Okay, so then when I was like, oh shoot, I better get to work and make some money, that is when I knew that consistency was going to be the key, and tracking my figures and my numbers and then going to work was so important. Well, I want to tell you that in tracking my numbers, one of the first things that I started noticing was every single day for about I didn't break the streak for about 10 days in a row that I was having sales anywhere from 70 to $500 a day. I was selling something. So there didn't go a day without me selling something. And maybe I had a break. Maybe there was a day that I didn't. But maybe it doesn't mean that I was working every minute of every day. What I'm saying. I had sales every single day for 10 days in a row. And the sales varied anywhere from $30 to $70. That was on the low end. I think there was one day that I had $30. And then all the way up to over $500 in a single day. How grateful do you think I was? I was super grateful. It dawned on me one day because I've been tracking my numbers, and I'm like, oh my gosh, there hasn't been a day that I haven't sold at least, something, had some sales. And what did that bring to me? That was power, because guess what? I was making deposits on a daily basis into our bank account. And guess what? My husband is security minded. He is like a C to the C power to the 10th degree. He is a high C, high security minded man. And so guess what brought him so much joy at the end of every day? How much did we deposit into the bank account? Because he knew he wasn't going to get paid for another, 25 days. Because some people get paid once a month, and they think that's stability. Well, if we were depending on the once a month, we would be beyond broke. And we were going to be beyond broke if it weren't for my Mary Kay business, to fill that gap. And so, here is what this looks like, ladies. Okay. I'm so sorry that I am going to have to give this to you backwards. Okay, so let's say that you're brand new and you are hungry to make some money fast. So you invest in your business, and let's just lowball it. Week 1, you start and you just invested $500. You're like, that's all I got. I'm so broke to the broke and I don't have any money, but I need to make money fast. I'm going to go ahead and invest $500. Well, when you invest $500, of course, we get $1,000 in retail product. Okay, so then week 1, you go and you hustle and you sell $1,000. Okay, so you just sell $1,000. So now what you're going to do is you take that $1,000, you put $500 aside to restock your shelves, and then you take $250 to pay off your initial investment of $500, and then you pay yourself $250. That's option 1. But option 2 is, so it says or, you could take the $500 to reorder, and then you take the $500 and just boom, pay off your initial investment. You're like, I'm just going to pay it off, get that taken care of, and get on profit quick. So then that's week 1. Okay. So now you're going into week 2. So now you're selling again $1,000. Okay. Now this time you're going and putting your $500 for your reorder again. And now you are profiting $500 because you've already paid this off. So now your profit is $500. Okay. Then the next week, you go ahead and sell another $1,000. You order your $500. You profit another $500. And then the last week of the month, you do the same thing. You sell $1,000. Okay. You reorder and you profit $500. Okay. So for that month, you just made $1,500 profit off of a $500 investment. Okay, I don't know where else in any business. I'm not even going to say I don't know. I know there is none. where you can go in and for an investment that like this size here, and you would be tripling your money in a matter of 4 weeks. You double your money, you triple your money rather, because you just tripled your money here. And so sometimes I think we totally miss the boat because we don't really understand the numbers or how to figure all that out. Now that's taking into consideration just 500 investment, but what if you, the other option that you could do, because we know that if you have more on your shelf, listen, I'm very clear that I can't sell out of an empty wagon. If I'm out of something, that's money that I'm losing. That's money that my family doesn't have because I didn't have it to sell. Let's be really real right now. You guys, if you're having appointments, you're expecting to make $600 profit and you don't have the product to give people, you're leaving money on the table, period. So I'm very clear on that. And so if you need to make a lot of money, then what you would need to do is take that 500 and reorder, obviously, but then you would want to take some of your profit and reinvest it again. So then you're talking about reinvesting half of it, keeping only half of your profit, putting it back into your business. So you're feeding your business. You can't milk a cow that you aren't feeding. If it's an anorexic cow, how is it going to feed you? How are you going to pull out any milk? Okay. And so you got to feed your business. Okay. You got to feed your business. Stop starving it. So then you put your money back into your business so that you're increasing how much you have on your shelf, so that you're not only limited to 500 wholesale on your shelf, but now you want to increase it. When I started my Mary Kay, they told me early on, don't rest easy. Like don't think you're there until you have at least 3,600 wholesale on your shelf. And so now I have more than that, but I took that to heart, and I was working my business the way that the marketing plan says to do it, which is holding group appointments, holding at least 2 of those a week. And so that requires you to have product. If you're holding, if you're seeing 30 faces in a month, you're going to need product on your shelf. That is just how it is in this business. And so I hope that this is helpful to you. I hope it makes sense. I know it's backwards, but I think it's so important for us to break down the numbers. The number one tip that I gave people last night, as far as if you're really serious about making money in Mary Kay, there's one tip, the number one tip that I will give you to make money fast in this business. And it's probably not what you think. It's tracking. A tracked number grows. Just like if you're trying to lose weight, they tell you to track everything, every calorie, everything that you've put in your face, that you've been eating. They want you to track everything, because that will instantly make a big difference. And that's the way that it works in Mary Kay too. Track how much money you're depositing, track how much you're selling, track how much time you're spending, track all of that. And that is super easy to do using a weekly accomplishment sheet. And so when you use a weekly accomplishment sheet, you print it out every week. And so you want to highlight, you have the week, you have how much did you sell that week. And so you're highlighting that, and then you're going, okay, I can't let this drop lower than blankety blank, so that you know that if you're coming to the end of the week and you haven't met that goal, or you still have bills to pay, you don't go to bed, you go to work. Okay. And so as long as you're willing to go to work in this business, you can be making money on a daily basis in this business. That is the power of working for yourself, and that is the power of a 50% profit. God bless you, ladies.